Alexa Crow. Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact. I'm Jim Ross, here with Autolycus and the Jackal. And today on Impact, we have Commissioner Ernest P. Worrell. All right, now this is cutting my head off, so how about I just go here? All right, so Becky Lynch, she might have this belief that her beating me on NXT means anything, but you wanted a hardcore championship on a show, you got it. You just shouldn't have beaten me up because I didn't want to be in it. Number two, I'm here to tell you that this whole thing that Becky Lynch has going in her head about, everyone's out to, that my mother, Xena, Triple H, and, Diva Talks, so we all out for? Well, we don't. Well, you know one thing Jim Ross says, Ernest P. Worrell did fight on NXT yesterday, on Wednesday. Yes, he did, Autolycus says, for the hardcore fightership, but he didn't win it, the Jackal says. I mean, he took 2 chairs to the face and he was out. Well, we got The Miz now, the Jackal says. It's going to be good. We haven't seen The Miz in some time, Jim Ross says. Well, Autolycus says, what's he going to do? Ernest, I know that me and you would make a really good tag team. You know, we got everything going. You're name known, and I'm name known. You know, your mother's Xena, and I'm Onlooker. So I think that me and you should team up. Well, why would the two, first off, Miz, why would the two of us team up for? Well, because think of it. We're the best, we're the good in the world. And I'm thinking that me and you should work together. Well, let me sit here and let me think it over. Well, Jim Ross says, wait, we got the New Day coming out now. What's going to happen here, Autolycus says. I do not know, the Jackal says. All right. So, it's Ernest P. Worrell and The Miz. Well, the way I see it, Big E Langston says, that would be an on-look challenge for us. And since we're always looking for folks to wrestle, as Xavier Woods said, we thought we might wrestle you two. Well, who is it going to be? I guess it's going to be the New Day and The Miz and Ernest P. Worrell, but which one of the New Day is it going to be? Well, I guess it's going to be the Xavier. It's going to be Kofi Kingston and Big E Langston, I guess, out of that culmination, I guess. Well, now for Ernest P. Worrell, he's going to probably just fall right over. If we pulled him there, Jim Ross said to put him somewhere else. Okay. This is for the TWF Tag Team Championships. Remember, keep in mind, how did this even happen? The Jackal says. How did this even happen? I don't know how it happened, but it happened, Autolycus says. Well, Jim Ross said, this is for the TWF World Tag Team Championships. They are the team of The Miz and Ernest P. Worrell. And they have for the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Big E Langston. So let's see how this is going to go. Well, right now, first off, we got The Miz and Biggie Langston out here. Jim Ross at a body slam. Well, this should be really interesting to see how this would go. Oh, and a clothesline. Biggie Langston thinks he got everything under control. Oh, he does. Well, at least he thinks he got everything under running, Jim Ross said. And a tag in. Well, Tolica said, you know, when dealing with The Miz or with Ernest P. Worrell, you never truly have a running of everything. You run in here. Whoa. He tried to go do. Oh, the skull crashing finale. He wanted to do. Had to hang up, the downside, the bind in heaven. And now Ernest P. Worrell is going to come up now. Oh. Are we going to get the win here? Is it going to happen? 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winners. And the new TWF World Tag Team Champions, The Miz and Ernest P. Worrell. Well, we now got new TWF World Tag Team Champions, and The Miz and Ernest P. Worrell, Jim Ross says. Well, I wouldn't have thought that was going to happen, Tolica said, but it did. Now we got Gorilla Monsoon here. Well, Miz, you and Ernest P. Worrell won the TWF Tag Team Championships. How's that working out? Well, I didn't think it was going to work out. But you see, it did work out. And now we won the TWF World Tag Team Championships. And I also want to say, Gorilla Monsoon, that now makes us the best. That makes us the good in the world, you know. And I had my doubts about it, but we put this together and we seek to make this work. Well, you heard from there. New tag team champions, Ernest P. Worrell and The Miz. Back to you, Jim Ross. Thank you, Gorilla Monsoon. I can't believe it, the Jackal says that we got new TWF World Tag Team Champions now, and The Miz and Ernest P. Worrell. Well, I'm happy that happened. Tolica said, who would have thought it would happen? Well, I didn't think it was going to happen at all, but it did. Well, Jim Ross said, when I say Ernest P. Worrell and The Miz, good job on winning those belts. Well, it's all the time we got here for Impact. I'm Jim Ross, Autolycus and the Jackal. We hope you like Impact, and we'll see you tomorrow for Explosion.